Thank you for supporting the Morro Bay National Estuary Program and attending the first ever Beats for the Bay. We are excited to celebrate support for the Morro Bay Estuary with local band Upside Ska and an encore showing of the award-winning documentary of Marshes and Morros by local filmmaker Simo Nylander. The Morro Bay National Estuary Program is a local, science-focused nonprofit. We work to protect Morro Bay and the surrounding lands for people and wildlife. We restore natural areas, replant eelgrass, share information about how to be bay-friendly, and conduct science to keep track of how well the bay is doing over time. Our approach is collaborative. All of our science, restoration, and education projects are accomplished with partners, such as local community groups, landowners, and government agencies. We work to support clean water, healthy ecosystems, and balanced uses of the estuary through voluntary, non-regulatory actions. The Bay needs your help today. With COVID-19 health precautions and travel restrictions, more people have been turning to nature for recreation and relaxation. In Morro Bay, this means more feet on the trails, more watercraft where birds like to rest, and more trash trying to fit into the same number of cans. Throughout this trying time, the Estuary Program has been hard at work to keep our bay clean, healthy, and wild. Donations from Beats for the Bay will directly support our work to keep our bay beautiful. Your donations from Beats for the Bay will help us respond effectively to these increasing demands on our beautiful bay. Today only, local donors will generously match each dollar given up to a total of $20,000. Today, your gift of $25 turns into $50. You can also purchase items from the estuary line of the lifestyle brand Estuary. For the next 2 weeks, 50% of proceeds will come back to the Estuary Program. Morro Bay hosts a diverse array of unique, fragile, and rare habitats, which are home to nearly 24 threatened and endangered species, many of which are only found in the vicinity of the Morro Bay watershed. 3 marine mammal species live and raise their young in Morro Bay: the southern sea otter, harbor seals, and the California sea lion. Morro Bay is also located on the Pacific Flyway, a route for migrating birds. Morro Bay is considered one of the most important wetland areas on the central coast of California and is one of the few places with clean enough water for oyster farming. Join your community in being a part of taking care of Morro Bay, helping waters run clear and wildlife roam free. Support the Estuary Program and be a part of a wild Morro Bay.
Hey, good evening and welcome everyone. We are the Upside Ska Band. We are so happy to be in your homes tonight, entertaining you, raising money tonight for the National Estuary Program. We are here for a good cause, good music. If you have room in your living room, I need you to get up off your seat and get ready to dance because the Upside is here to move you. Band, are you ready? Yeah. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, and welcome to our show. I hope you feel good. You know, a lot of people out there, they know what the ska music is. They don't know how to dance to it. Well, we're going to show you how to dance to the ska right now. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha. Not everybody can do the twist, but everybody can do the ska. It's a new dance you can't resist. Ska, ska, ska. Jamaican ska. Now everybody can do the ska. It's a new dance that goes like this. Now swing your arms, shake your hips. Now do a dip. Ska, ska, ska. Jamaican ska. Ska, ska, ska. Do the ska. Cha-cha-cha. Not everybody can do the twist, but everybody can do the ska. It's a new dance that goes like this. Ska, ska, ska. Jamaican ska. Ska, ska, ska. Jamaican ska. Stand up. Stand up. Get down. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up, stand up, 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 stand up. Sit down. Ska, ska, ska. Yes. Once again, we'd like to thank the National Estuary Program for putting on this event, raising money to save the bay, keeping it nice and beautiful for all the people of the Central Coast to enjoy. It's a beautiful thing. All right. We're going to keep this show moving because I think you want to keep dancing instead of listening to me talk. Right? All right. This one's called Come Down. Come down upon your pomp and pride, and the next man leave your business behind. You don't care what the next man do, just remember you got troubles too. And calm down upon your pomp and pride. Now there's a time for you, a time for me. Leave the man business and you will agree, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you can, just help them out. But if you can't, just shut up your mouth and calm down upon your pomp and pride. I'll come down, 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 down on your pump and pride. Yes. Thank you so very much. I can hear you people out there. We truly appreciate it. It's been such a long time before we've been able to get on stage with each other. I'd just like to say, guys, it feels good. It feels good. Yes. This one's called All of My Life. All of my life I waited for you. All of my life I waited for you. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. Everything I do it just for you. Oh, please, my darling, can't you see? You mean the whole wide world to me. Oh, please be real. Be real to me. Everything I do it just for you. Whoa, all of my life I waited for you. All of my life I waited for you. Oh, Wow. All right, we're still here, the Upside Ska Band, laying it out. It's been like a year and a half since we played a gig, so there may be some kinks, but I know you're feeling it. Through the cameras, I know you're feeling it. All right. We're going to keep this one going. Ladies and gentlemen, you sound so beautiful, don't you agree? Baby, I gotta let you know. Say you don't know just how much I love you. Oh, my darling, you wouldn't make me cry. But hush your lips, you should know I love you. 'Cause my heart is trembling like a leaf. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, baby. Whoa, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, baby, baby, baby. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, baby, baby, baby. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Yeah, yeah, baby, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, baby, baby, baby. Whoa. Oh, I like it. Nice and long. Lord of mercy. All right, are you guys having fun out there tonight? Are you having fun on the patio? I hope you're having fun at home. Once again, we are the Upside Ska Band. This evening tonight is for the National Estuary Program. Again, raising money to keep the bay clean and beautiful for all the people of the Central Coast to enjoy. All right, we're going to keep this one moving. As always, this one's called Solid as a Rock. Said solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. My love is solid as the rock of Gibraltar. So why don't you come and go with me? I wanna hold you again. I wanna kiss you again. Because my love is solid as the rock of Gibraltar. So why don't you come and go with me? With me. All right. Thank you. I'd just like to thank my mom and dad for putting me on this earth, and my cousin Nag, because without him, none of this would be possible. Thank you. And also the Slow Brew people. Give it up for Slow Brew. Yeah. All these guys have a long history with the whole Slow Brew thing, so we just like to say, hey, thanks. Thanks again for having us. Thanks for hosting us. We truly appreciate it. This is one you might know. 2, 3, 4. Snow is falling all around. 7 o'clock, the roads are blocked. So I walk downtown, there's no one else around. in the bar and immediately I sense danger. You look at me, girl, as if I was some type of a total stranger. And where did you get that blank, blank expression on your face? I say, where did you get that blank, blank expression on your face? Where did you get that blank, blank expression on your face? The streets are dark and there is no one about. I wander home and I see the lights are out. I keep wondering, where did you get that blank expression on your face? I say, where did you get that blank expression on your face? I said, where did you get that blank expression on your face? Sometimes when it just feels good to you, you can't let it go. Thank you very much. My cousin Nag just called me. He said, take that thank you back, man. He called me. Text me. Nag's kind of a punk, though. All right, once again, the Upside Ska Band playing ska music. Just happy to be back on stage once again, entertaining the people. This one's called Wings of a Dove. 1, 2, 3. Said if I had the wings of a dove, said if I had the wings of a dove, said I would fly, fly away, and be at rest. Said if I had the wings of a dove, if I had the wings of a dove, said I would fly, fly away, and be All right, this next song is dedicated to living life every single day to the fullest. Because you never know when they may put you in a lockdown in March and never really tell you when you're going to get back out of it. So live every single day to the fullest. This one's called Life's Too Short. This dance hall business. I just want to be a Rasta man. Play reggae music, listen to Jaja plan, and spread love. Spread this reggae music, music. 'Cause life's too short. Spend your time away worrying and hurrying about each and every day. Be sure to spread some love today. It's free, y'all. Don't cost you nothing, no way. Hey, I wouldn't mind being a rich man, but I would rather be a wise man. Wise to the ways of people, wise to the ways of Jah. Oh Jah, learning lessons from living and loving and seeing places I've never been, meeting new faces, all different races. This is the food of love. Hey, life's too short to spend your time away worrying and hurrying through each and every day. Be sure to spread some love today. It's free, y'all. Every day, come on. Like I tell my kids, don't be scared to be larger than life every single day. Just don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. Hey, we're going to take a short break. We are the Upside Ska Band. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't forget to donate money for a good cause. Once again, we'll be back. We'll see you in a moment. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Upside Ska Band here doing a benefit for the I can't even talk. National Estuary Program, Saving the Bay. In fact, you know what, Paul? It's funny that we're doing this fundraiser today because you and I, we were just out there today in the Bay, enjoying the beauty and the glitz and glamour of the Bay all by ourselves today, and it was beautiful. So if you get a chance, enjoy the Central Coast. We like to keep it beautiful for you so everyone can enjoy it, all right? So put your money down, and then after you put some money down, put some more money down. And then after you do that, listen to the Upside.
Can I comment on that?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so here's the deal. When you put your money down tonight, there has been a charitable foundation that is matching your money dollar for dollar. So you throw down a $10 bill, it's worth $20 to save the Bay and to keep it clean. So that's pretty cool.
There you go. There you go. All the more reason. All right. We're going to lay this down. This one's an original song. It's called Hey Rude Boy. This one's dedicated to all the rude boys out there. I know that sometimes when you get to partying and hanging out, you act a little crazy and get over the top. Sometimes you just gotta hang out, chill out, find your best girl, get a slow song, take her on the dance floor, and think about good things, not fussing and fighting. Dig? Upside horns. dancing shoes. Move it now, step it now. Just dance the ska in the dance hall. Dancers for peace, there'll be no brawl. I say one time to you all, it's time to move, yeah, yeah. Rude boy, let me see you step it. Move it now, groove it now, do it now. Come on, rude boy. Come on, rude boy, yeah, yeah. I wanna see you dance, rude boy. I wanna see you dance. Come on, y'all, let's sing. I feel so good when I dance the sky. I feel so good when I dance the sky. I feel so good when I dance the sky. I feel so good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No more lingering. There'll be no more troubling, no. You got to keep the trouble on the run. I say when I'm dancing to this groove all night, rude boy. Every single night, rude boy. I wanna see you dance. Come on, dance, rude boy. Hey, I feel so good when I dance the sky. I feel so good when I dance the sky. I feel so good when I dance the sky. Feel so good when I dance. Yes, dedication to all the rude boys. All right. This one is a song you might recognize that we flipped on its head and made it our own. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away, but now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Today Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. Okay, we're about to take you guys on a musical journey right here. But first, a public address announcement. This one's a dedication to all you young kids out there. Think that you need to go to the club and pop bottles and make it rain and spend thousands and hundreds of dollars on Moe and Grey Goose and all that mess. Look at here, son. When I was your age, I didn't need all that mess. I go to the liquor store with $2. Get me a bottle of St. Ives, Old English, it didn't matter, baby. Hang out with the fellas and we was feeling good. Can you dig? So let me tell you, young fellas, something. You need to put them fancy bottles down and get with the malt liquor. Say some of them fiend for it. Get down, they cannot go on. Some of them cannot quit. They got to get their buzz on. I used to drink lots of it, but now I'm getting too old. I used to think enough of it. Well, help me get on my stroll. Hey, malt liquor. Yes, it will get your belly full. Hey, malt liquor. Some people can't get from under it. Hey, malt liquor. It's quicker. You better watch it when your head starts to spin around. If you drink pints of it, you will never stay sober. Better take some aspirin, or you'll end up with a hangover. That is why I had to quit. Brain cells going away. Won't even see the sun for the rest of the day. Hey, malt liquor. Yes, it will get your belly full. Hey, malt liquor. Some people can't get from under it. Hey, malt liquor. It's quicker. You better watch it when your head starts to spin around. Malt liquor. need your type of loving soul. Please, baby, I said I love you so. No, I won't soon let you go. Girl, I need your type of loving soul. Please, baby. One, two, three, four. Bella, my pretty little darling, please come home to me. Bella, I saw you with the fella, and I don't like the idea. Bella, you told me that you love me. There's no one above me. Bella, you took all my money and told me you don't want me. Bella, you know that I love you, but still you go away. Come back to me, baby, each and every day. Come on. Bella, my pretty little darling, please come home to me. Bella, I saw you with the fella, and I don't like the idea. Bella, you told me that you love me. There's no one above me. Bella, you took all my money and told me you don't want me. Bella, you know that I love you, but still you go away. Come back to me, baby, each and every day. Come on. Artabella, Artie, 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 Artabella, 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 Artie, 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 Artie. Come on! Artabella, Artabella, yeah, Artabella. dedicated to the one called Bob Marley. Copyright, guys, didn't hear that. All right, this is another classic. I want to dedicate this to, actually, all the men out there, dedicate this one to your woman. I want you to grab her and put your hand, you know that sexy part right here behind the back? Put it right there, pull her close to you, and just be like, yeah, it's time, baby. Can you dig it? I'm sorry, man, I got caught up. Anyway, the Upside Skull, we're going to put it in a loving mood for you. I want all the rude boys and rude girls out on the dance floor. Look her in her eyes and tell her you love her. Baby, baby, I'm in a dancing mood. I'm in a dancing mood. I'm in a dancing mood. When you feel the beat, you've got to move your feet. You've got to wave your arms. You've got all the soul deep inside that you can't hide. No way, 'cause I'm in a dancing mood. I'm in a dancing mood. I'm in a dancing mood. This one's called Wood and Water. one more song for you. I just want to remind you guys one more time to please, please, please give money to the Natural Estuary program. It's a beautiful program that's taking care of the bay, all the natural environments around us so we can all enjoy it every single day. So please be generous. We have a lot of more time that we're going to have to be home and enjoying things around us. So let's keep it nice and beautiful. All right, let me change the subject here. Fellas, have you ever had a girl that no matter how nice you are to her, no matter how good you are to her, and you can buy material things, you can take her to nice restaurants, it don't matter. She still, it's not enough, and she still want another man. Have you ever known a girl like that? I think I've known one too. Let me ask you one question, baby. Why you always go running around? All the people at home watching right here, right now, I want you to look your girl in the eye and say this. Repeat after me. Don't you go running around.
Don't you go running around.
Tell him, Paul. Don't you go running around.
Don't you go running around.
Telling you, girl. Don't you go running around.
Don't you go running around.
You better stay home, girl. Don't you go running around.
Don't you go running around.
Come on! Don't you go running around. Don't you go running around. Don't you go running around. Don't you go running around and around. Don't you go running around. Don't you go running around, girl. Don't you go running around. Don't you go running around. Love, peace, and hair grease. We are the Upside Ska Band. I hope you enjoyed the evening. I hope you were generous with your dollars. One love and good night.
One can only imagine the wonder Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo felt as he sailed up the California coast in 1542 and gazed upon the enormous stone sentinel rising in the bay. He called the rock El Morro. Later, the bay would be named in its honor. But all that has changed. The rock is no longer an island. The creeks no longer run clear. The views no longer pristine. We've pushed nature's fast-forward button, put the bay's survival in doubt. The danger signs have been there, but they were only seen by a handful of fishermen, scientists, and environmentalists.
The late Jeff Fairbanks, editor, Telegram Tribune, October 1991. 25 years ago, when Jeff Fairbanks wrote these words, Morro Bay Estuary faced an uncertain future.
In California, as in most of the United States and the world for that matter, estuaries have become more and more rare. Most of the wetlands like this in the state of California are gone.
What is an estuary? Estuaries are places where the river meets the sea, where fresh water mixes with salt.
So our Morro Bay is an estuary. Fresh water coming down from Chorro and Los Osos creeks mixes with the salty water from the Pacific Ocean.
The 2,300-acre Morro Bay Estuary in San Luis Obispo County, midway between San Francisco and Los Angeles, hosts one of the most significant and least disturbed wetland systems on the central and southern California coast. Marshes and estuary habitat were considered wastelands in the past. Often they were filled in for land development, and scientists noted as human populations increased, coastal lands became more scarce and marshes dwindled, and so did the fish and bird populations. While Morro Bay has a small estuary system, it has a big impact on plant and animal species on California's coast.
The estuary also serves as a nursery habitat, so it's a place where small fish start out their lives before they go out into the deep ocean and become commercially harvested fish.
The bay was filling in with sedimentation, mostly caused by creeks draining from a 75-square-mile watershed.
You know, estuaries are at the receiving end of whatever is coming down the watershed, so in some ways it's natural, but it was viewed as an accelerated problem.
And when I put together historical charts dating back into the 1800s, it was really clear that we had already lost in that period of time 20%. The
problem was serious. It was estimated that the bay was filling in 10 times the natural rate. Every 10 years brought 100 years of sedimentation.
A lot of our focus for sedimentation work had a lot to do with rangeland management.
One of the first studies was conducted on Cal Poly rangeland. The study compared two watersheds, one as a control and the other with new range management practices.
And we had the rangeland manager at the time out there, and I was saying we wanted to restore the riparian on these creeks, and he said, well, they will never support riparian. They won't grow vegetation. And I said, Gary, turn around and look behind you. And behind us was county land where there were no cattle. And that, because of that whole area was a healthy riparian corridor. It's been really gratifying to watch how the whole rangeland program at Cal Poly has changed over the years to use those demonstration watersheds as sort of a core feature of their educational programs.
Our grazing management philosophy is to have our cattle all in one bunch and move them on a regular basis. We're trying to replicate wild herds, such as buffalo, that migrated and grazed and then were gone and rested and allowed the land to rest for quite some time. We don't use predators to do this, like the wolves, so we use fencing and water systems to actually keep our cattle bunched and move them along the rangeland that way.
The rangeland creeks are also important for a very special fish, steelhead trout.
They are born in the creeks, they migrate down into the ocean where they spend a few years and they grow to full size, and then as adults they return to the freshwater creeks to spawn.
Unlike salmon, steelhead do not die after spawning. They will make the journey from creek to ocean and back several times.
They need the creeks to be clean, to have enough water in them to support them through the dry summers. They need the estuary, because the estuary is it provides this partially salty, partially freshwater environment for their bodies to adjust to that change before they migrate out to the ocean. And then, of course, they need ocean environments to be healthy so they can grow to full adulthood.
The old reports I found in my Fish and Game files back at that time, actually old photographs made it clear that there was a very large and healthy steelhead population at one time in this creek.
In 1966, the state government in Sacramento passed Resolution SR 176, stating that Morro Bay was an important resource for the citizens of California. This resolution prompted a study of Morro Bay's estuary.
And a great plan was put out in 1974 that was just put on a shelf and never implemented. It was done by a consultant, and there was no local involvement. And in fact, the organization that paid $100,000 for it never implemented their part of it either.
By the mid-1980s, many governmental agencies were concerned for the survival of Morro Bay's estuary. The 1970s ERA report and the new coastal plan required action. San Luis Obispo County took the first step, and the planning department funded and created the Morro Bay Task Force. It had one part-time employee, Steve Estuary.
We initiated what we called the Morro Bay Interagency Task Force, which was just all various government agencies. We had a couple of meetings, and it became clear to me that we weren't doing much of anything, that everybody was involved only in order to be able to protect their positions.
To spur agencies into action, Estuary invited the public to the meeting.
Attended by most of the environmental groups and a couple of the media, which also got a lot of the agencies upset. I got a call at 8 o'clock the next morning from Jean Cartwright, a real energetic woman, and she says, "You know, what you need was an advocacy group to support all of this."
Friends of the Estuary was born, and it soon became an important voice in the community.
I have to tell you that it was the cheapest membership fee in the world. You could not go wrong. You could not say no. If somebody said to you, "You got to join the Friends of the Estuary," $5.
First of all, we had to get some support going, and PG&E helped us, this Friends of the Estuary group, to put on a membership drive, and we got 2,000 members.
With such a large membership, Friends of the Estuary could not be ignored.
I had been on Governor Brown's original staff, his first term, and did a lot of legislative work. And the Friends of the Estuary, being a 501c4, we did legislative work, so any kind of lobbying.
Along with the Friends of the Estuary, the Bay Foundation was formed.
Bay Foundation was going to be kind of the business side of it, handling the funds, funding research that they would start doing, eventually funding the National Estuary Program.
To educate the community, members of the Friends of the Estuary, the Bay Foundation, and the Morro Bay Task Force wrote more than 40 newspaper articles. Local papers showed their support. The New Times, the Sun Bulletin, and the Telegram Tribune printed the articles using the same masthead, State of the Bay. These articles in turn gave rise to the first State of the Bay conference.
And it was sold out, 500 tickets, and it was full. And including all of the field trips and whatever, attendance was 1,400 people in this 2-week time.
One conference was not enough to protect the Bay. What Morro Bay Estuary needed was full-time support and funding.
And somewhere along in this line came the realization that what we should be doing on a more permanent basis, and that's when I started looking at the various programs and identified the estuary program as probably the best government system to become part of.
The National Estuary Program was a natural fit for Morro Bay. Like the task force and the Friends of the Estuary, it used a collaborative approach.
Well, the government established the National Estuary Program, and basically they wanted to clean up big areas like Hudson Bay and Chesapeake Bay, and we had to convince them that they needed one little tiny bay in their program as something to show how people could get things done.
That program, for one thing, brings a lot of funds with it and staff and the ability to get grants. And we were extremely disappointed when we didn't get into the program.
Without federal recognition, fundraising was impossible. Even worse, it was the middle of a recession, money for the task force ran out, and Steve Estuary was let go.
Coming out of that experience, Friends of the Estuary and the Foundation and others got together, and we didn't want to give up at that point. So Friends lobbied to create a new law in California, which would have Morro Bay designated as California's first state estuary.
And with the hope that, similar to the National Estuary Program, it would bring attention and resources to this area. And several years later, I think in 1995, I remember calling Dave Paradis and telling him there's good news and bad news. The good news is they're going to let us resubmit an application for the NEP, and the bad news is it's due in like 2 weeks.
The application required assembling material from dozens of agencies, writing a several hundred-page document, and then bringing it before the governor for his signature.
Part of what we were doing was imagining a structure. Now, we had all these interested people, but how do you glue all these people together in an organizational structure that would be suitable and acceptable to the folks in Washington?
To succeed in Washington, they enlisted the help of then-Congressman Leon Panetta. With his help, they were able to meet the demands of a complex program designed for much larger estuaries.
So we worried about how we were going to put things together in the most financially effective ways. And that resulted in Morro Bay being the first national estuary that actually was built around a nonprofit.
It was official. Morro Bay was part of EPA's National Estuary Program, one of only 3 designations in the state of California. This marked the beginning of a new era for Morro Bay.
And it's lucky that if things like this survive at all. Most of them don't. Most of them just sort of sputter out. But because of the leadership of people like Don Parham and Bill Newman and Steve Ebrey and others whose name are not coming to me right now, and forgive me, because there are a lot of them, this would not have occurred with just the will and leadership of 1 or 2 people. It really did take a village.
Morro Bay has participated in the National Estuary Program since 1995. Looking back, how has the designation affected the estuary?
The Estuary Program designation was a long process. It was the work of hundreds of volunteers giving thousands of hours over multiple years to get us to the point where we had this special designation, recognizing us on par with other estuaries like San Francisco Bay, Tampa Bay, and Puget Sound, just as important to our clean waters and in our nation.
It is important to understand the value of the Estuary Program. Though it's a part of the Environmental Protection Agency, it operates in a much different manner.
I do want to mention something about the very early years with the people that joined the Friends of the Estuary. They had the idea that we were going to be able to protect this environment. And the NEP really doesn't do that. It has no regulatory control. I mean, we could watch somebody dumping oil out here somewhere, and all you can do is you can go to the Fish and Wildlife people and you say, there's somebody out here doing a bad thing.
The unusual non-regulatory nature of the National Estuary Program is the key to Morro Bay's successful conservation efforts. This allows collaborating with landowners and partnering with other agencies such as the Land Conservancy to solve problems.
Most of the land that we have been able to acquire and protect through conservation easements, a lot of it is still owned by property owners, but there's conservation easement with very strict limits on how it can be used. Other lands we have acquired and turned over to state parks or some other government agency. The Bay Foundation and the NEP really aren't in a role of protecting that land. We're looking at acquiring that and then setting it up so that it has protection.
More than 4,000 acres within the watershed have been protected by the NEP and its partners. They have also restored over 400 acres of land back to its native habitat. And the estuary built an educational center that draws 30,000 visitors annually.
We've had more than 600 volunteers donate 18,000 hours of time to collect water quality data.
This data is key to understanding the bay's water quality issues of bacterial contamination and high nutrient levels.
We need clean waters in order to support all the various uses that we would like to see happening in the bay. And that includes shellfish farming, that includes recreational use like boating, fishing, swimming. Those things can only happen if we have clean water.
One project that helps keep water clean is the Mutts for the Bay program. that manages the installation and stocking of plastic mutt mitts used by dog owners to pick up their dog waste. There are more than 5,500 dogs in Morro Bay and Los Osos alone, which translates to 19,000 pounds of dog waste per week.
Fresh water is another challenge for our watershed and estuary. The estuary only exists, right, if you have fresh water coming down to mix with that salt water. And if users upstream are taking up all that water and not much of it is making it to the bay, then you're impacting the bay environment. So for instance, eelgrass is considered to be an ecologically important habitat type, but we've experienced drastic losses in eelgrass.
More than 90% of the eelgrass has disappeared in the last 7 years. This important underwater meadow is a place for animals to live, for fish to hide, and for birds to feed, especially the brant geese. The reason for eelgrass disappearance is not completely understood.
And we've been doing a lot of work with partners like Cal Poly, NOAA, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and other experts to try to figure out the cause of this decline and try out different ways of encouraging eelgrass to grow back.
The problems that lay ahead are many and interconnected. Thanks to a passionate and dedicated group of people, Morro Bay's future is promising, and the previous warnings of devastation were averted. Today, Morro Bay's creeks run clear and the views are pristine.
It is incredible what you see here in Morro Bay, and I think I just have to go back to the fact that there's so much wildlife here. It is so diverse. I've traveled all over the world, and it's incredibly rare to find this combination.
The Morro Bay Estuary will be protected only if the community stays informed and involved. We need to educate ourselves and those around us so that the bay will remain ours to enjoy well into the future.
And it's going to be succeeding generations of children who will rise to the occasion, I hope, to do the work that needs to be done to keep the bay as healthy as it is and even healthier in the future.
I think that we're doing really well with the habitat here. I think we're really doing well maintaining it, keeping it clean. It's still one of the cleanest bays in California.
This community has done a lot for this watershed and estuary because of the energy and love that drove a lot of people to take action. In some ways, it's like a lovely little microcosm of how we wish, our greater landscape could operate.
That really is the ultimate way, I think, that we will rediscover ourselves as Americans and solve problems that affect us communally.
Inevitably, it's going to fill in whether we like it or not. Let's hope that it does it in 10,000 years and not in 10 years, which is the reason why we started all of this in the first place.